Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey girlfriend, you've reached Risky Intentions, where the balanced fun hoes go for spiritual enlightenment while still being a little risque. Follow us each week as we unpack healing past trauma, living with intention, and vibing higher, as we share all the raunchy ass stories that got us here.
Yo, what's up? We back and we're better. This is the Risky Intentions podcast. Welcome.
I'm your girl, Cici.
And it's your girl, Jordie. And we're here to talk all about some risky ass shit.
And since we're chilling, we're having a good time today, I feel like I wanted to start my affirmation with something that I feel like we all could definitely work on. So my affirmation for the week is I release and let go. And whatever that is, because I'm sure there's a lot of things we hold on to, whether it's relationships that don't serve us, jobs that don't serve us, holding on so hard into like, oh, what's my next move gonna be? And like not having the full trajectory of it planned out. I feel like sometimes that's like we put so much pressure on ourselves. I think when you're diligently working on you a little bit at a time every day,
right,
it's fine, it's good. I think the more you hold on to it,
right,
and like stress about things, it becomes blurred. You don't know how to work on it. You're confused, you're lost,
you're out of whack.
Yeah, it's like, what's that phrase, like if you hold sand too tight, it like slips between your fingers. But if you hold it loosely, like it's still in balance. It's good. It's right there. I see you.
Right.
You're there. It's good. But yeah, so I release and let go. Let go and let God.
I feel like that's really hard to say. Like it's hard to do.
It's a practice for sure.
I think to genuinely really release something that you want or that you wanted at one point or that it brings you joy or you don't want to let it go. It's like that tug of war is kind of it's deep.
It's definitely it's a mental too.
Right.
We get so deep in our heads. But I think
But
letting it go attracts to you.
Absolutely.
It's like the more you chase something, it's running away from you.
Right.
But the more you're just open and willing and ready for whatever's for you to come, it just happens.
It naturally. And I think we always have this like obsession with like possessive, like this possession and
the control.
It is control of like, I want it, it's mine. No, I don't want to let it go. And you just kind of shut yourself down to what else could be coming to you or what else can be attracting your way if you make room.
What's for you is already for you.
What's for you is always for you.
What is your affirmation this week, Jay?
So my affirmation this week is speaking more positively. Just like within everything, the power of the tongue is real. My affirmation is I consciously feed my mind and grow my knowledge. And I think when you can consciously just be in a state of positivity, when you can constantly be in that state of like just positive, I think there's always like life is perception. And I'll never forget someone telling me your perception is your reality. Whether it's speaking light, speaking dark, speaking like, oh, this
our
isn't going to work.
Hold so much weight.
So much
weight. What you say, like, truly becomes everything around you.
Right.
Yeah. Our words are magic.
Our words are magic.
Literal magic.
And I think, too, like, the way that you describe things, you know what I mean? You can talk to two different people, two different perspectives, same situation, and they will tell you two different, like...
Totally different things.
Vast focal points of, like, where they're standing. And I think that is, like... It's one, I think so much to tell about the person, and some people are genuinely just pessimistic, and some people are really optimistic. You know what I mean? It's the opposite of
I'm
like, girls.
Super optimistic. I'm like, it's fine. Everything is on fire, but it's fine.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Chill.
It's okay.
It's good.
We're gonna get a new house.
Look at that. We're getting a new home.
But I feel like people, like this, half empty, half full idea is real,
Definitely.
Being intentional with my thoughts, being intentional with the way that I talk about things and speak about things that are in my life. Because I feel like that is your words, what you're projecting into the universe is like what you're receiving.
What you
back.
nag and bitch about, it's like it's only going to continue to nag and bitch at you.
Yeah.
But if you're like, you know what? It's good. Like, today's a good day.
But I feel like I also can be very, like, moody Judy. You know what I mean? Like,
someone's being self-aware.
I think there's times, and it's just like, Jordan, let it go. You know what I mean? Genuinely let it go and let God.
I think that's why we go together.
Again, our affirmations are
They
similar.
go together. So I release and let go, and I speak more consciously and positive about what's going on in my life.
Yes.
What's the tea this week?
Girl.
What's going on? It's tragic.
What
Our boy
happened?
Trigger Trey is back in the mix.
Trigger.
He's back over here
What he do now?
with another lawsuit for allegedly
For what?
assaulting a bartender.
Wait. This isn't the same thing of him assaulting the girl.
No.
Got it. Okay.
It was a male bartender this time.
Stop it.
When did he assault the girl?
Like 2018?
Okay.
Yeah, he like choked and punched a girl in her face. I
Wait,
think it was
choked
his
her?
girlfriend. Choked and punched. He also had the thing with Kiki Palmer about holding her hostage. No?
Yep.
And some other girls came out
And
saying
some like
this.
sexual assaults.
This girl, Selena Powell,
I thought there were several.
And people believed it, but they didn't believe Kiki when she said it because she had a little brown skin.
Mm.
That's another topic.
That's another topic. Trey assaulted this bartender, and he's being sued because the man claimed that during his shift around midnight at the concert venue, Trey was attending a Cardi B concert and then jumped on the bar to watch the show, which is against the Hollywood Palladium's policy.
Ooh.
So the bartender told him,
He was at the show.
hey, bruh, can you get down? I know that's your girl Cardi. You going crazy, but you got to get off the bar.
Stop it.
And Trey said, what, bitch? What?
Trigger. You know this Trigger.
Do you know who I am? I don't know. I don't know if he did all that, but
Stop it. So he's got a lawsuit.
another lawsuit.
Did they say how much?
No, it doesn't say how much. But regardless, I just feel like maybe he seems a little angry.
He seems a little very abusive.
pent up.
I think maybe it's like Little Man's like. Is this nigga short?
Is he short?
How tall is Trey
not
Songz?
the little man. Not the little man syndrome.
Wait, we might have to search this. I think.
I'm like, have I ever seen him in person? No.
How tall is
not
Trey
close up.
Songz? He's 6 foot. He's 6 foot.
There's no excuses. There's no
There's no
excuses.
excuse for this behavior. Trigger.
Well, I hope he finds the healing that he needs because this got to be costing a lot of coin at this point.
It has to be.
It's got to be
And you out here just whooping everybody's ass?
aggressive. It's giving
Needs
up.
some anger management classes.
Anger
Let's get him some
management.
classes.
Some kind of trauma may have happened.
Hurt
I
people
feel like
hurt people.
Right, hurt people. So most times people who are abusive were abused, and for whatever reason, it triggered.
Trigger.
I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you were gonna do it.
Oh shit! I couldn't help it.
Maybe that's why he's triggered. Trey. He be triggered. Oh,
He's
poor thing.
triggered. Poor baby.
Prayers up because I pray for the healing
Jesus,
of
right.
everybody.
Amen. So moving on to our cocktail of the week. I feel like we should take a sip. I want to
Let's
take a sip.
No, we should take a sip. No?
All right. Moving along to cocktails this week, where we talk all things cock and tails.
Tales of cocks.
Tails of the cock. Tails of
Cocks
the crib.
that
Tails of
happened
the cock.
and ended up in a tail. Ooh. What you
You
gonna
have
tell
any
us, Jay?
cocktails?
I don't have anything this week. You said you had some for me. Something I never heard.
I have a cocktail. It's
Keep
not
it
really-
juicy.
It's not really too juicy. It's honestly not too juicy. It's just about dating. I have little someone that I have been fancying
Somebody.
I don't even want to say I've been fancying because I've definitely been very anti him since.
Well, why? How are you fancying and anti? Hold on.
I'm an Aquarius, baby.
She's a
Balance.
psychopath. No, I'm just kidding. That's what she means.
But he has children. He has kids. What are your thoughts?
Is that the negative for you? That's like the. Is that the only hang up?
What are
the
your
kids?
thoughts on dating a daddy dick?
Daddy Dick. Let me find out that's his name.
Daddy
Dick. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because I don't have kids and I really want kids, and I would prefer it to be with somebody, you know, who doesn't have kids. Like, I want this to be our experience together, right? Sure. I don't want.
I think that's everyone's thought process.
Somebody be right there, like, oh yeah, the last time this happened, like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like, wait,
I don't want to fucking hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
I want you to be as scared and confused as I am.
Right. And like excited and just, you know.
It's our first experience that we're doing
together. Right.
I hear that. I hear that.
I have dated someone with kids.
And how'd that go?
I mean, we ain't together no more.
Right.
But that baby will always be in my heart. Always and forever, you know?
Wow.
Always and forever. Like, that's like my first baby.
Yeah.
You know? Also, I have a good relationship with my stepmom. Like, I love my stepmom.
Yeah.
I've never really known life without her.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know people with, like, horror stories of their stepmom where they just, like, I don't fuck with that bitch.
Really
like, straight up, I don't fuck with that bitch. And I'm just like, oh, what? You talk about her like that? I'm like, no, like, I love my stepmom. Like, that's my other mom. So, you know, shout out to all the stepmoms and stepdads, like, you know, to keep that balance and love somebody else's kid. And it's necessary and it's a whole thing.
It's hard to do.
It's hard to do. It's very hard to do. Yeah. So as much as I like to be like, no, I don't want to date someone with kids, I guess given the right situation, right?
I think, too, with our age of, like, we're getting older to 30.
Oh, don't age me.
Well, I'm just saying, it's normal to meet people that have children.
Kids. It's like one of the first questions you ask when you go out, like, oh, you have kids. Like, and it's not like, oh, you have kids. Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy tried to talk to me once. He had 6 kids.
Fuck that.
I said,
fuck that.
I'm gonna just head out.
It's just, having no children, I will not date someone that has.
But right now, you feeling daddy dick. Ooh, she gonna be a stepmom.
Stop it.
Come on, Mama J.
Stepmom, stop it. I feel like I would never let it get to that place of, like.
But you already like him.
I do like him.
Obviously, you haven't met the kids yet.
No. You know, my horoscope said that May and June was going to be
This is a time for love for you.
Time for love for me. And what's funny is
it's going to be with the daddy dick.
No, I don't.
No.
Listen, I am very much so against. I'm not going to say I'm against it. You know what I mean? I think I would never want someone to fault me for having children. We're at an age where it's normal.
You always ask me this. What are your non-negotiables?
Right.
Is this a non-negotiable?
Ooh, I think that should be an episode because I feel like I can go in depth about my non-negotiables. And I think I don't want to say it's a non-negotiable.
If that's your hill, you got to stand on it.
I feel like if you can take care of those children and my lifestyle, for sure.
It also becomes, even not just in a financial place, it's like, for surely you got to be able to handle all of this financially. Yes.
Right.
But also a time thing, time management thing. You can only give so much of yourself. Right. And then you're also trying to hold it down and provide. That's a lot. That's a lot. Can you genuinely give the time? And that's.
And just,
And me time. And I want time. Yeah, fuck all these kids. Mine and yours and ours alike.
Right.
I want some time with you too.
But
and that's a lot.
Giving your children kids, giving yourself kids, giving your children time, giving yourself time, and giving me time. It just it's
your work time.
It's a lot.
Your other family time. You know, if he close with his mama, that's some other time.
That's half my time right there.
I can't argue if you want to hang with your mama.
Shirley,
tell her I said hello. I don't
but
know.
I feel like it's always been my thing of like, if I don't have to deal with it, I don't want to.
I never thought it would, and I did.
Yeah.
Would I do it again? Probably not.
That's fair.
Probably not.
That's fair. And that was the freaking question. See, I'm glad that we got back to it.
It would take a special situation.
That's my cocktail. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see if Daddy Dick sticks around. I kind of feel like he might for a little bit. But I think that's a big part of what we wanted to talk about this week was just, overall relationships and the relationships we want to have and keep and balance, and not just the people we're, liking, but our friends and our family, and being single. That's creating a balance for a lot of different relationships. Like, we're both single right now.
Right.
And
yeah, it's interesting navigating this space for sure.
Been interesting.
I feel like part of me, I have my moments where I'm like, dang, I really want to date. I really want to date someone.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be like laid up watching a movie and watching, like
with somebody who
just someone that like I genuinely know that you're not out here dogging me and playing.
You got me.
Like it's just easy. I would love a seamless situation.
She want to be in love again.
I just want to cuddle. I do want to be in love. I love the feeling of love, and I feel like I'm a lover by default. Like I don't want to say like, oh, I'm a relationship girl because I've been
She's
single.
a lover. She's a heart star. It's so funny. You want to be in love,
but I also
you want to feel that.
I also have been single for like a minute.
What's a minute? How long? Give us the specifics. Give us the specifics of how single you've been.
I've been single since 2017.
That's a minute.
I haven't had a boyfriend since, and I've dated. Of course, I've dated.
Been dating.
And I've like dibbled and dabbled in shit I shouldn't have.
Like,
but
maybe I kind of like you. Wait, no.
But I've been single since 2017, so
that's a minute. You've been single. I'm
kind
far
of
longer
overdue.
Than yeah, you're ready.
I think I'm ready for a relationship. Like I just want my thing.
Don't sleep on Daddy Dick.
My my thing with singleness is just like it's that whole thing of like what we just said. It's gonna take a lot for me to give that up because I do love my freedom. I do love my independence. I do love going on dates with different people, which is
fun. It's kind of fun.
Just like I don't have to give anyone too much time. There's no pressure. There's no nothing of just like when I see you, I'll see you. When I make time for you, I make time for you.
It's on your terms.
It's on my terms.
I think you like the control a little bit there.
Absolutely. And I think with a relationship, you just kind of grow into that like routine and that and not that it has to be, but it becomes routine. Like you gonna cook.
That's what be killing me.
I get off work. Where you at? What's going on? I like
routine for a hot second.
Right.
You gotta spice me up.
Right.
I need give me some kind of spontaneous moments.
I will lose interest real soon.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And I think it is that, like that constant, like don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable.
Keep it spicy.
Better not get too comfortable.
I felt like I saw myself in a routine, and it wasn't a routine that I was feeling. That I had to be single. I was like, there's no growth here. This is becoming really stagnant. And I don't like it. I don't like it anymore.
I feel like to feel that in a relationship, whether you're really crazy about someone or not, is like, damn, when you feel it, when you just know.
And it was love. Like, it was.
Yeah, like, I like it. I fuck with you.
Like, I really care about you. I want you to win. I want you to do great things.
Absolutely.
And, at first.
And you might be a perfect person. You may not just be my perfect person.
Yeah.
Growth.
I mean, I guess so. But also, your girl's been single for a little minute. And I'm like.
How long have you been single?
Almost 2 years. So, I feel like it was like a long breakup process. A very long, very drawn out thing. But I've been enjoying being single for sure. Having my fun, saying yes or no, like yeah, I'll fuck with you when I fuck with you, and then when I
Right.
don't,
Right.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not together.
Right.
We're not committed to this. There's also been some strange situations. I went on the worst date of my life. What?
Stop it.
Like 8 months ago.
Do you
I don't
remember
know.
the show Hell Date on MTV?
Yes. That's what it felt like, bitch. I was ready for somebody to pop out with a camera like, it's a joke.
Running and shit. Stop it.
I'll definitely have to bring it up another time, but it was like the worst date of my life that I felt scarred for a minute. I was like,
Is this the guy that had the video games?
yes, bitch. Bruh showed me his whole, and like, no offense to anyone that plays video games. Like, I love when somebody's passionate about something. I don't care what it is. When somebody's like genuinely passionate about something,
No, it's cool.
I'm like, dope. I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like Chinese to me right now,
Right.
but that's sick.
It's cool that you're
You
so
have the
into
passion,
this.
right?
Sure.
But the space that he wanted to show me, I was like, you could have kept this to yourself. You should have kept this to yourself.
You gotta get
honey.
potted in this place.
Like, I felt like I stayed out of entertainment, not even because I was having fun. I'm like, what other tricks is this guy gonna pull out of the bag? It was just that bad. And then I feel like, you start kind of digging people. You're like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
Right.
And then they just do the weirdest
It's
stuff
so
ever.
funny seeing like the meters, like the meter of dating and relationship, and it's like ghosting is all the way down here, and it's just like talking. You're into it, talking,
Boom.
single, ghost. It's just, I think it's a thing of our generation.
Okay,
I
so
almost
I'm
don't
not a
have-
ghoster.
Yeah,
I've only ever ghosted truly, and not even truly, because recently we became cool again. But I did ghost somebody, and it wasn't even like intentional, like, oh, I want to ghost you. It was just where I was at. I was like, I'm just going to detach from everything and everyone.
Yeah.
There was no specific reason towards them. And then, some years later, they found me on
Whatever happened to you?
Instagram, and I was like, he was cool.
hey,
Like,
yeah.
it was no beef or anything. I just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
My bad.
I feel like that's definitely something, like the ghosting idea has definitely been something that I've tried to work on as.
Are you a
with
ghoster?
growth.
You ghosting people out here?
I used to ghost. I would
an
just
art.
block people of like, you're not even in my head anymore. You're not even in my ether. Like, you're gone. Peace out.
Without warning, like
Peace.
nothing even
Release.
happened. I think I'm done here. I'm gonna just dip.
No, not the kind, like, I feel like the kind of person I am, you gonna know if I like don't
So there
fuck
was
with
reason.
something. I'll probably tell you off, and then I'm like, bye.
See, I have a
I don't
friend.
even want to see what you have to respond to me. I just want to tell you what the fuck I want to tell you, and then I'm gone.
I'm done.
Ghost.
That's solid. There clearly sounds like reason.
That's not even ghost. That's not even ghosting, right?
No, kind of a little bit. I have a friend who's like a true ghost.
Like, gone.
A bitch will vanish, and like not for no reason.
But within everything, like Instagram, and just like she unfollows them.
Like,
and
you'll never know I was here, and I'm not gonna give you any warning. I'm not gonna tell you what bothered me.
oh wow.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm done today. I'm done, and I always would be like, it's kind of sick. It's kind of cool.
Right.
I was like, show me your ways, because
Right.
I don't want to keep being attached to things.
Right.
But I'm not a ghoster.
Being single has been fun. It's definitely
best
been
part?
interesting
The best part
of being single.
of being single
Mm-hmm.
is my alone time.
Ugh. I love me
And
some
that's what I
solitude.
love here.
I love me some alone time.
Like
Like, really not talking to anyone, just like not even answering my phone, taking a nice bubble bath, watching a movie.
just me.
yeah.
No sound in my thoughts, or trying to clear all thoughts and
Right.
no thought.
Right.
I will take a walk by myself. I will go to the movies by myself. I've even went out to clubs by myself. Maybe I have a problem.
I've never
I've
gone
went
to
to
a
a
club by
festival by myself.
I had lunch by myself today.
Okay, people who don't know how to eat by themselves, like, gotta get into it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's so nice.
It's really nice.
Even going on a trip by yourself.
I just literally sat there, like,
You're on your time.
yeah. I had my
You can
beer.
decompress.
I had a beer today. I don't even drink beer.
Is she even? I do not know this lady right
I
now.
had a beer. I was fun.
She was a fun girl
I love it.
alone this afternoon.
And I love that. I love that for me. You know what I mean? Don't be don't like be afraid to wait for someone else to want to do something that you want to do with you.
Just
like,
do it.
If you want to do something, do it.
If you want to take a little drive down to Santa Barbara,
Yeah.
take the drive.
You're only in this world by yourself. Like, you need to be able
Truly.
to love yourself and be okay with being with yourself by yourself. Like a big girl.
You got to really be enjoying being alone, because I think that's when the right relationships come to you.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
It's like, I'm already vibing right here by myself.
And
I'm not going to allow anything into my space that isn't adding to this solitude.
I'm not looking for something to complete me.
Right.
I feel like
it's complete over here. It's good right here.
So many people have this idea of relationships of like, oh, you're going to complete me. Or like, I'm kind of fucked up and I have the space to be in a relationship. And it's like, you need to work on yourself. Mm-hmm. You're going to literally
Or maybe if I have this type of person, then all some type of way be better. It's like, no, you got to show up.
No, you cannot.
As who you want to be and who you want to be there for you.
And I feel like it's one of those things, which with being older and, you know.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like I love this version of myself the most. This 29-year-old version of me. Like,
love that for you.
I love this version that my children will get to meet. I love this version of myself that my husband will get to, like, encounter with and interact with. And I feel like, I don't know, that's really important.
Do you feel like it's harder to date because we are a little bit older? We are diving deeper into our careers, and it's sometimes hard to balance. Like,
I think
I'm trying to become even more who I already am loving. Like, I love this woman, and I know she can be even more. So I love her so much. I don't want to quite give her up. And then, you know, you're kind of half-assing the dating a little bit. How do you feel like you're balancing your work and your social and, like, all of that?
I feel like I do a pretty decent job of balance. Mm-hmm. I feel like if it's, like, been a really crazy week or something with work, which is most times, I'm like...
Like every week.
I'm like...
Actually, all the time.
Well, not even.
Balancing the work and the dating and the...
I feel like I try to listen to myself with whatever. Of, like, okay, I'm really craving some male energy or testosterone right now. Of, like... You know, if I want to...
She's in tune.
If I want to feel that kind of energy, like... I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down to go...
Let me see where Daddy Dick is at.
Stop calling him Daddy Dick.
It's okay. All in all, singleness been cool.
Right.
I enjoy my alone time.
What's been your favorite part of being single?
My alone time.
Yeah.
I think it really helped with my my spiritual journey. I did take like a whole sex fast too, and that was a whole thing. And that made dating extremely difficult. So then I just didn't date at all.
Wow.
I was like, I'm not going to, like, if I'm out, I'm not really giving nobody my number. I'm not really seeing anyone. Because unfortunately, we live in a society where everyone just wants to hook up, like, right when they meet, and meeting people and, like, kind of liking them, and then them trying to, like, have sex and me having to explain the whole thing. They're just looking at me like,
just weird.
Bitch, what? Like, but we have chemistry and you make out with me and it's getting kind of hot, but you don't want to have sex. And I was like, no, I don't. Like, in my mind, sure, physically, sure, but spiritually right now, like, I just truly can't let anybody penetrate my aura like that. And I think it was a quote from Eartha Kitt. And I've had a lot of men who want to lay me down, but very few have wanted to lift me up. And that's where I'm at with it.
Amen.
They want to lay you down, but they don't want to lift you up. Well, Jay, I think we're gonna keep rocking and rolling with our single life, and what's meant to be will be. You gotta let go and just see what flows.
Let go and see what flows in this singleness, in this aloneness, in this solitude, in this season. There will be plenty of time, you got to understand, there will be a period of our life where it's normal for us to be at, you know, soccer games on a Saturday or football games with our oranges and, like, you got the cooler, honey? Like,
yeah,
that's going to be the norm. So enjoy this time right now. You got time.
I just do what I want.
Yes,
I just do what I want right now.
Can't. Because one day you're going to have a little Cici running around.
That's scary. That's so scary.
I ain't trying to go there.
She's going to be awesome. He's going to be cool. Whoever they are.
Oh, absolutely. 1,000,000%.
Huh. I feel like then my intentions that I need to hold on to for the week, truly, is to be present.
Yeah.
I want to be extremely present and enjoy this time right now.
Right.
As, you know, weird as it can be at times and maybe sometimes a little lonely, like, I kind of like it here right now.
Yeah.
Working on my goals and building my business and spending time where I see fit, not where I have to, but like where I want to.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a mom or you're in committed something, it's like you're obligated, but I'm not really obligated to anything but me.
Yeah.
So my intentions this week is to just be present.
I love that.
I just want to be here.
I love that. I just want to be
I
here.
just want to be here. Wherever here is.
I love that for you.
What intention are you going to hold on to this week?
I think my intention this week is to accept change. And whatever that looks like. As life goes, I feel like it's so easy to stress on things of like, how is this going to work out? The how and the whys and the what am I doing? And it's like, don't worry about any of that. Just release. Like you said earlier, release. Let God
go
and
together.
Just
be open to the change. Life is always a constant change.
Accept it, but also just accepting where you're at. Like really, like okay, this is cool. I'm here.
I love it.
We here
go together, Jay. Thanks for hanging with us, guys.
Right. It's number 2.
Number 2.
There's a lot more in store.
You know, if you're single, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a situationship.
Oof. That's what we didn't talk about with situationships, which is a
we don't need to talk about it.
Girl.
I don't even want to talk about it, actually.
I don't want to be there. I mean,
but wherever you're at, I think, let go, surrender.
Right.
Be open.
Be
fluid. Be like this, and don't be up and down, because relationships and love and life, it's just not linear.
It's not.
It's not linear.
It's not.
It's
and
a roller coaster.
It's unrealistic to think that it is.
I love that. I love you.
Love you
I love
too,
y'all.
friend.
I love love.
I love love.
But I also love me.
Yeah. And that's a wrap.
That's it.
That's it.
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.
And love and light.
Love.
Catch y'all next week. Ew. Ew.